Welcome everybody to the Jah Pint Show. I am Half Pint.
Yo, my name is Jah Wells. It's the Jah Pint Show. Welcome for tuning in. I'm What's Happening. I got my sidekick with me. The first cartoon.
Sidekick, really?
The first cartoon that we're gonna see will be. This is my buddy. This is my partner in crime. You know, it's like DMD Productions. You know what I'm saying?
So let's look at the show for the day. Week in review. Dave Chappelle, who says he quit TV because of his family.
Dave Chaplips, what's up, baby?
The reason why he quit the business
Story changed.
was because of his family. He said he didn't really quit the business, he just quit the main stage, which is the television, because he thought there was invasion of his privacy and that, some things were not conducive for what he wanted to do for his family.
So what you're saying is the story changed.
Absolutely.
All right, so now, if I'm to look into this,
because remember, people said he went to Africa because he lost his mind, and he messed with that weed or whatever the case may be.
But going from what he just said, if I'm to look into this and extravagate,
Extrapolate.
You heard what I said.
There you go, making words again.
Now, first I got so much. Listen, first he tried to blame it on the white man, right?
He said that they weren't letting him do what he needed to do or what he felt was funny.
Well, that's what we do.
Creative differences.
That's what we do. We blame it on the white man.
No, we don't.
Right.
He said that there were creative differences, so he felt the need to kind of step away from the show.
But listen, the story changed.
Story changed.
So first, so bear with me. So first he blamed it on the white man, and then today we find out it was that chick.
No. But speaking of problems and evolution.
What are you talking about, Chris Brown?
Oh boy, he needs a spanking and a hug. That's what he.
No,
needs.
he don't.
Yes, he do.
No, he don't.
Because this brother is responding now. People.
That nigga need. Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry. Chris Brown need a straight jacket.
Listen, this brother needs a spanking and a hug. Somebody did not
signs?
whip his ass the right way.
Gang signs.
Now you have LA Bloods responding to the use of his gang signs in videos, in pictures, and so forth and so on.
They ready to get at him?
No, they don't have a problem with it. They seem to think that, it's okay. He's not really initiated into the gang, but he hangs with them. He's down with them on some level. So, they don't have a problem with him doing that.
Oh.
They said he's hired some of them as, to work for him. He's come to the hood and hang out with them. He shot a video in their neighborhood and included some of them, and he donated thousands of pairs of shoes to the kids that live in that area. So they're saying that we don't necessarily have a problem with him throwing gang signs and representing our set, because he's spiraling out of control. He's spiraling faster.
Spiraling?
Well, he's already spiraled, but he's.
Do you know what you sound like?
What?
You sound like the government talking about the heroin problem in the United States. Talking about it, so it's getting ready to be an epidemic.
He is an epidemic
been an epidemic
already.
for years.
He's been an epidemic.
But the thing is, check this out. Here's what I don't understand. He does not really understand how the system works. If you look at O.J. Simpson and Michael Jackson, when they get ready to make a project out of this cat, they're going to blame him for every little bit of money that them dudes get.
You right.
They're going to say he's in charge of this. He's fronting that. He pays for this. He's the. Oh man.
And that's and again, I think that he does not really understand. I think in his need to belong to something and be a part of something, he is choosing the wrong avenues to go. He doesn't understand, I think, his role in the entertainment business, but also his role in the community itself. And I think that whoever is in charge or whoever is help rearing him and giving him guidance are so only concerned.
There's no guiding him.
They're only concerned with what they can get from him, and they're feeding off of him, that they don't care about where he's going and what he's doing. He needs some proper guidance to put him on the right path, because he's self-destructive, and that is something that he's doing on his own. I don't think anyone else.
Well, how come ain't nobody saying that Justin Bieber need help?
They are, but they ready to deport him. But at the same,
they can't deport him.
Which is why they're just trying to say that he just needs a hug.
He's got the privilege of something that
exactly.
other people don't have.
So they're going to give him a hug. They're going to give him a pass. They're going to continue to put him on a pedestal. And then when you look at Chris Brown, they're going to demonize him. And that's what they've been doing. And the two of them even been hanging out. And you will hear stories about him, about Chris, but not Justin. So
they need to get that boy. You know what? Leave that cat alone. Because you know what? Check this out. everybody that rises to some level of fame and fortune is not going to always do what you want them to do. You know, and I mean the powers that be. I mean the government, whatever you want to call them. Everybody's not going to subscribe to that. Everybody's not feeding into that. Everybody's not going to come back in and go for that. Well, what you doing for your community? Like I said, you don't ask George Michael that. You don't ask, what's that old broad name? Looking like the Joker. Joan Rivers. You don't ask her that. You know, so, I mean, why do you go after young black men consistently and ask them, well, what are you doing for your community? Because 9 times out of 10, they come from a community that didn't do a damn thing for them, and they're glad to get out of it and don't want to look back.
All right, so again, thank you for coming out. Hit us up on Jah Pint Facebook, gmail.com, and our Twitter page. Let us know what you think.
And listen, and always check in with us, sonofberserk@gmail.com. You know what I mean? Because
Facebook, Son of Berserk.
Because we're doing the thing now. All right, we did the winner date with Half Pint, and Half Pint found a clause in our contract said she'd have to go. All right, now we're gonna do the
eat a fish meal with Jah Well, some fish sticks and some French fries with Archer Cheeches with Jah Well.
And check this out, and you better not want too many fish sticks.
Peace.
Y'all know what it is. Look at that gang signs. Put your hands down before you get fired.